get super focused in playing just for a minute here. I just want to make sure everything is working right. Girl, I'm on both. Pixley's asking which streaming platform I'm on. Oh, I didn't want to close that. Control Shift T. No, maybe. Let me just check to make sure the YouTube stream is up. Sorry, I'm sure that's really loud in your ears. Yeah, okay. Cool. We are good to go and good to start. I'm gonna try my best to monitor chat. TV. Okay, I'm gonna mute that and mute all this stuff here. I want my channel, not this other channel. I'm not trying to watch somebody else's channel while I'm watching my channel. Is that a thing? Do people do that? I bet people do that. Okay, sorry for the delayed start here as I figure out some of this stuff doing the dual stream. But I think now we are ready. We are ready to go. So, like I said, I will do my best to kind of keep my eye on chat. But I've got two different things going on here, so it might be tricky to do. So here we go. We're gonna get back into Mega Man 5. We're gonna continue. Last time I think we're on Gravity Man, not Gyro Man. Gravity Man, and we're using Star Crash once we finally get to him. And I remember yesterday talking all kinds of stuff about how easy he was. And then he kicked our butts. So, hopefully I'll get back into the groove here pretty quickly. So yeah, regarding chat, I guess there's a way using the streaming platform I'm using to split and do both streams. A way to monitor chat while you're doing that. But, oh, I meant to get that, but clearly I didn't. But it's like a paid part of their service, and, you know, unless I'm making money on this, I'm not spending money on it, you know what I mean? Which is fine, like, I'm not worried about people spending their hard-earned money, donations, whatever. Especially when I have, you know, God bless Dan for tuning in and saying hi, but he and my daughter are my #1 viewers, and so, you know, probably not going to get a lot of donations for my daughter outside of hugs. And I bet Dan would give hugs too, but, you know, he lives far away. So there you go. Alright, so far so good. I remember yesterday talking about how Mega Man 5 really does seem to be a lot easier. Pickle, if you're talking to me, I can't hear you. So, sorry about it. Ooh, you'll notice in the bottom corner there, I've got my little emblem for Mr. B is bad at games. I made that today. Just to fill time and have something to talk about. I used Piskel, which is something I've actually used in class before. And kids always like, Piskel. But it's just like basically like a sprite pixel editor online that's really cool. You can do animation and stuff too, and I bet I could animate that if I wanted to, but I feel like that would be distracting. Looking at it from so far away, I wonder if I should. Because I consulted with Pixley, she said it was a good size. I'm wondering if I should make it a little bit bigger. Okay, anyway. Especially for these Mega Man streams, because they're all going to be... not letterbox, they're all going to have the border on the side. So there's plenty of room to have my little crappy pixel drawing in there. Ooh, I don't remember these guys. Now, do these guys, they look like they would be protected. No, they're not. They don't have armor or whatever. Oh! Wow, we did it. We are already at the boss here. We're gonna do that thing where we just die right away. I mean, I'll see what I can do with the Mega Buster, but especially first try back from yesterday. I don't have high hopes for winning. I don't have high hopes for winning. I don't think I'm gonna win. Ooh, I can pop out the YouTube chat. I wonder if I can pop out Twitch chat. I don't think I can pop out Twitch chat, but what I'll do is I'll put that there and we'll be good to go. Okay. Okay, so I just need to be careful of him. I want to launch my star thing right before we switch sides or whatever. Oh, I screwed that one up. I'm wondering if I have just barely enough of the power to get through it or not. I feel confident that we... Oh! I was just going to say I feel confident, and then we win. So yeah. So here we go. We did it. We got gravity hold! Yay, gravity! Gotta love gravity. It's pretty dope. Let me see here. I'm gonna check my chart. I should have guessed first. Actually, I was going to guess that Gyro Man would be next. Because like I said, Gyro Man is like, propellers and that sort of thing. So I think gravity would be best at bringing him down. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay. That kind of made me nervous. Okay, so that's I guess that's kind of cool. It's actually establishing that we are in the sky, which is not really normally kind of a Mega Man thing of like, let's establish that we are in the sky. Like we started at ground floor, now we're up at the top. Started from the bottom, now meh. Started from the bottom, now now. Started from the bottom, now meh. Isn't that the worst song? But then it gets stuck in your head. I think we just heard it on the TV show Broad City, which is not for children, but is very funny. So if you are a child watching this when you're older, you should watch Broad City. Until then, though, no. No. It's not for you. Okay. I feel like if I want to be smart, as these dumb things are going to keep rolling at me... Look at this. I don't think, so when a chicken lays eggs, I don't think it comes out, I don't think they come out that way. I think it's more of like a cloaca thing. Is that what the name is? Cloaca? The cloaca of the chicken. AKA the butthole. I don't think they call it an anus because it's the same orifice for liquid and solid waste, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying here? I feel like I remember these things being tricky. Okay, so they spin, and then as soon as you jump off, they just... Or not as soon as you jump off, but as soon as they get where they're going, they're just gonna disappear. Okay. I always wonder, like, is there something hidden in the clouds here that I need to watch out for? I feel like Airman in Mega Man 2 had a couple of, like, little secret hidey holes. Yeah, I gotta say, overall, guys, gals, non-gender conforming people, so far, this Mega Man, as I'm getting stomped by this dude, has been more... easier and enjoyable, I would say. Of course, I'm 2 levels in. Okay, and like I said, as soon as I said it... Yeah, I bet they're gonna jump in... Oh no, they're not coming in that way. Oh. Okay. So now we can see there, we have to let it drop a little bit and jump off before it totally leaves the stage. That's how we'll get that, that A. And I'm gonna switch to... Hopefully Star Crash will keep me safe from that guy. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Oh! You know what? I wonder if I get to keep it. Let's see if we got to keep it. Because if we got to keep it... Yes, we did! Perfect! Alright! So as long as I use this star, I should be pretty safe to do this whole thing here. Because it's not like you even have to, like, line up the stars with the dudes or whatever. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Maybe I can go a little bit slower on that, and then it'll be a better time. Oh, I didn't mean to stage select. Euroman. He's Greek. He's Greek, He's Greek robot. I don't know if that's culturally insensitive or not. I think I was watching the same show, Broad City, and one of the characters does a bunch of different European accents and then does like a stereotypical Asian accent, and they're like, oh no. Which is just kind of like a funny observational humor kind of thing. Like, it's generally speaking okay to do like a really exaggerated British accent or Italian accent, but also kind of not at the, but you know, but there are other ones, and I think what it really comes down to is like who is disenfranchised or who is at the lower end of a power structure. And not to get too crazy on us here, but as someone who has in the past been silly and done silly voices and stuff, I think that it's really kind of important to call that out. I did a Hispanic accent when we were reading a book that had Hispanic characters, and I asked my Hispanic students, I was like, "Is it should I do the accent?" And they're like, "No." And I was like, "All right." Of course, I don't know if that was more because I was doing a bad job of it or if they found it offensive, but either way, I stopped. Because really, you just gotta listen to the people, and if somebody says, "Hey, I don't really like you doing this, like this is associated with my culture, I don't really like the way you're doing this," you know what you do? You don't argue with them, you just go, "Okay, I'll stop." Instead of arguing, "Whoa, you shouldn't be offended, it's just a joke." Well, it doesn't matter if you think it's just a joke. If they say stop, just, you know, stop. Really, in any situation, if somebody tells you to stop doing something, just like, you know, just stop. Who cares? Like, no, I really have to do this Spanish accent right now. If I don't do this stereotypical Asian accent, what is this even all about? What is this? What have we been building towards? What have we been doing? What is freedom if I can't make stupid voices? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to get this A again, aren't I? Okay, let's see if we can get it without dying. Oh, yeah, buddy! Ooh, and that helped us avoid those dudes. So, perfect. Okay. This is another one of those great times when Mega Man sort of forecasted for us that this was going to be a thing. Because, like, the first thing we did was kind of climb up that, climb up that, or have that elevator take us up. So, it's kind of like a redux of that. See, they're giving so many health power-ups and everything. It's great. Now, I should be using the star thing here just to make sure that I'm not dying, but kind of just want to get here. Because the bigger threat here... Wow, I have a lot of extra guys. The bigger threat here is just not landing these jumps right and getting hit in the head with the stuff. So I think the safest way is just making sure to jump so that you just barely are going to clear it. Or just slide under like I did there. Yeah. This level is starting to feel long. I feel like I'm full. I'm done now. I'm ready for the Gyro Man. I'm trying to think. I feel like accents that are generally safe to do are British accents. For sure. I feel like French accent is still on the table. And, German? No, just because, like, German, you know, there's bad history with Germany, I guess. I don't know. But, you know, we'll always have Britain. Okay, so here's his deal. He's gonna float up, shoot a thing down at us, drop down. Okay. No big worry here. My guess is, when he flies up, if we use gravity hold, he's gonna, like, back to the ground. I feel like maybe I should have just, like, shot this one time to even know what it does. Oh no, this just basically shocks him to death. I'm here for that. Cool. Alright, next up. Have we already cleared 2 levels? We're like 15 minutes in, we cleared 2 levels. I feel so good about that. Yeah, you know, hard games are cool, but what is cooler than that is playing a fun game, and this is fun so far. So next up, I'm gonna guess... Ooh, we got rushed yet. Sorry. Stage select. So we just finished Gyroman. Here's what I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess Wave Man, because like the propeller can chop through water and waves. Let's see. Nope, Crystal Man. Crystal Man is next. And away we go. Crystal Man. He's so shiny. He's so shiny. I like that movie Moana. Y'all like that movie Moana? It's a good movie, Moana. Copyright violation. I sang a song for Moana. Shut it down. Okay. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So this clearly is I'm not gonna say it's lazy because that's rude, but very similar to Gemini Man's stage from Mega Man 3. I'm just checking to see if this pattern mixes up or okay, we're good. Oh, 1, 2. 1, 2. I can't tell if they're random drops or not. Yeah, yep. I wonder if I'm on Rush Jet. If I can just shoot across. I bet I can just shoot across with that. And if I take damage, I just take damage and keep going. That would be my guess. We're gonna try that anyway. And hope for the best, I guess. Yeah, you know, I could have tried to not get hit by those things, but, you know, look. I got health back already. This reminds me of dudes from Mega Man 2. Alright, now I don't know if this one is the same as 4's. Yeah, it looks like it's the same as 4's where... Okay, guess who was wrong? This guy right here. Alright, next time I think I might try Crash Man just in case. You know what would be cool is if you could use, like, Crash Man while you're using... Or not Crash Man, Starman. Star Crash is the name of the weapon, I guess. If you could use one of the other weapons while you're using Rush. In Mega Man 11, there's actually a Rush coil button, so you just hit that button and Rush comes shooting down to help you out. Alright, let's see if this works. Does not look like it's stopping these things. I think I just gotta be like, assume that another one is coming right away and go for it. Remember when I said this Mega Man seems easier? I take everything back. I take it all back. It'd be great if one of these dudes gave me an extra guy. Because now I feel like, well, you know, what's the point? But that is, here's the thing. That's why there are good arguments to be made for not having one-ups in games. Because, like, at this point, I'm like, well, why would I keep trying if I'm all the way back to the beginning of the level and I don't know how well I'm going to do moving forward? Ooh, I wonder if gravity hold does anything to these things. It does not. Okay, we did it. We did it, guys. Guys, we did it. Eddie! Eduardo! Haha, exactly what I wanted. See, that's why you don't just start over. Because you could get a little Mega Man head. And then you're good to go. Now, these look like Skullman rejects. Now, they made that first one easy. I bet the next one's going to be a lot harder. Nope. You can just sit here, wait for him to fire, let that Mega Buster go, and be good to go. Okay. I really don't like these ice crystals. I don't like the way that they don't really seem to have a rhyme or reason to the timing of their falling. Oh, the beginning? Really? Really? The beginning? Really? Really? Okay. Oh. We're doing alright. I think it's just like, you gotta jump as soon as you see that sucker drop, just go for it. Drop. Drop. I'm gonna no, I shouldn't try to slide through this one. I think that's a bad idea. Drop and go. Okay. See, maybe I'm getting better. Who knows? Ooh, Eddie's back? Guess who's back? Back again. Probably not a lot of rap songs about Eddie from Mega Man. Shot too early. Ba-da-ba-ba. So same thing, I need to wait until drop go. Drop go. Oh, I got lucky that time, because if another one would have fallen, I would have been in the dumpster. In the dookie chute. Okay. Oh. There's got to be some kind of a trick to those. I certainly don't know what it is. If I would just be patient and throw a Mega Buster at these guys, you know. Okay. Here we go. Climbing on up, falling on down. Okay. See, this one just... It seemed like it was just continually falling, but... Oh my gosh. This is like nerve-wracking. Maybe I'm just old. Maybe I can blame input lag. Or maybe there's enough of a gap of a time if you don't see one fall right away to just go for it. Yeah, I think that's what it is. You wait for there to not be another one right away and then go for it. What?! Eduardo, my very best friend. Nice. Nice. Love that story. Okay. So yeah, so we're gonna wait until there's not an... Okay, maybe that's not the way. Oh, man. Maybe I should try having the Star Shield up and then see how it goes from there. Yeah, maybe I gave up that time. I gave up a little bit on that. Doo-doo. I feel like the music is a little more basic this time. You'll notice that depending on, I don't know, some circumstance, you will or won't actually hear Mega Man start to power up the Buster. I think it has to do with music channels on the Nintendo. Okay. Drop and go. Drop and go. Are they all falling at the same speed? I don't even think they fall at the same speed. I might have to do some Googling on this, because this is going to make me insane. I wonder if, like, Gyro Man does something? What does Gyro Man do? I think it just, like, goes, and then you can push up, and then it'll float up. So I don't think that's going to do anything for us. Did we try? I think we tried Gravity Hold. That didn't do anything. We're gonna try it again though, just in case. What? Oh. I don't know if it actually froze them or if it just seemed like it froze them. Let's see if we got to keep that E-Tank after a continue. Yes, we did! Alright, I'm gonna be a little more patient this time. Just because the channel is called Mr. B is bad at games doesn't mean Mr. B has to always be bad at games. Have I blamed input lag lately? Let's blame input lag. Let's see if this was a coincidence or not. It was a coincidence. I'm gonna try that just in case it actually helps me. Oh, you know what? It does help. Oh yeah, buddy! We are good to go now. Now, like, I don't often want him to give me weapon energy, but like now, I'll take some weapon energy. I swear we tried that before. I think what happened was I got what I thought would be close enough for it to trigger, and it didn't, so I assumed it wasn't working, but clearly it works. Oh yeah, that's exactly what we need too. Boom, booyah. Booyaka, booyaka! I feel like that's like a wrestling thing. Booyaka, booyaka. Let me just waste all of that energy on this dude when I can just simply step down and do that. Did we get up this one before? I think this was the one that totally got us last time. Okay. Nope, not arrow. We want crash. Okay. Now what is the deal here? We're gonna do a little ladder trick here. Shoot him out of the sky. This is gonna spin up. That's like the ones in Gyro Man, right? See, luckily those guys are like one-hit kill. Love it. Love it, love it. They would be good to farm. Hey, it's these guys again! Okay, sure. We can be done with that. Okay. Cool. Cool. Tight. Another E-Tank. I don't hate that. Now I'm a little worried about what's going to happen when I fall here, though. Okay. It's not as bad as I was thinking. I was kind of expecting spikes. Is that like a street sweeper? Ooh, I want that. I don't know if Rush Coil's going to get me up high enough, though. Let's see. If not, I can always Rush Jet from farther away. Ooh, I like the way Rush Coil works this time around. You, like, ride on his back all the way up. Cute! I'm having some sort of a weird flashback to Mega Man 9 having a section that was kind of like that. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, that's where the 5 was. I don't think we can go back up. I think Yeah, if the gate is here, we're gonna have to die and come back, I think. Because we gotta get that V. Hoop! Yeah, we're gonna have to let this dude stomp us, so we can go back and try again on that. Of course, I don't remember exactly where it was, so I'm gonna cheat and look it up. Mega Man 5 letters. I am at the Mega Man homepage.net, mmhp.net. Okay. They don't actually have the stupid letter locations here. That's the whole point of me coming to this website, was the letter locations, but okay. Let's see if this is what I'm looking for. It is not. Okay. I know me going to walkthroughs is probably not the most exciting thing to look at, but okay, yeah, recommendation here on this page I'm at says make sure you take Crash Man's thing. Alright, now we're gonna try to remember. I think you had to cut over like right away to the left and then you'd be good to go. Alright, we'll see how it goes. How am I doing on lives? We're good on lives. The reason why I'd rather just die here and come back and do this than come back and do this later, because I think you can just reload the level. No, it's a moot point, but is you can come back and do it later, but like I'm already here and halfway through the level, so it's like, let's go ahead and die and try it again. Give me some health. Give me some health! Alright, no, I'm just gonna slide under that dude. Ain't nobody got time. And gyro attack. I'm gonna go ahead and just go for it. We can use an E-tank if we want to, or if we need to. I feel like I've got a decent amount of E-tanks. Oh, look at that. Oh, I think the idea here is this is really helpful because you can just push up while he's in the air. This guy should be called Slow-Mo McGee, because the slowdown. Oh, are we gonna do like a Frogman situation here? Is it Frogman or Toadman? I don't remember. It's probably Toadman. Oh well. Should call him a Hoppy Dummy. Because he's dumb. His pattern is so stupid. What an idiot. It looks like Napalm Man is where we are headed next. And we're going to use Crystal Eye on him. I wonder if Crystal Eye, they mean that to be like an ice crystal. I feel like that's kind of what they were suggesting with, what's his face? Gemini Man was supposed to be like her ice. I might have closed my Twitch tab. Nope, there's my Twitch tab. Okay. Alrighty. Off to stage select. So far 4 down, 4 letters found. I forget exactly what you get when you actually get all of the letters. I know in 6, you get like, instead of normal rush things, you get like rush suits almost. It's kind of funky. Is this the one where you get like a soccer ball or something? Or is that Mega Man 8? I think you just like straight up get a, like right off the bat, you get a soccer ball weapon. Maybe it was like a World Cup tie-in or something? I don't remember. Now this may be insensitive, like we're in the jungle for Napalm Man. Is that supposed to be like Vietnam? Like, because that's a little, I don't know. That's a little, Let's just keep our Buster powered up and it looks like we'll be fine here. Now, these things look pretty big. I would not... I thought, a lot of times when you get to the end of those corridors, it's just like over and like good to go, but anyway. I gotta be careful with these stupid tigers. I'm gonna inch my way along here, I think, so that I'm not losing so much dang life. There we go. Okay. Oh. There we go. Oh, dang. Tricky lions, or tigers, or bears. Oh my. Okay, that's fine. We had 0 lives. I'm comfortable doing this part again. That's fine. Oh, I never noticed before. Beat has your same helmet. Cute. Matchy matchy. I wish all the people in my life who helped me had like the same outfit. Or like matched. Some kind of matching situation. People say my wife and I look a lot alike. I suppose that's kind of the same sort of idea. Like some kind of matchy-matchy. Okay, good. We don't need that, so we'll just drop down. There we go. Everything okay, boo? Okay. Talking to Pixley again. She's my BB. She's my first BB. Paige is over with her grandma. She spent the night over there. So we are really going to want to charge our Buster for that part. Okay. Now let me, after I just did such a great job with these tigers, let me screw it up this time. Okay. And drop down. I feel good about this. I feel great about this. A little Mega Man head. Love that story. This part of the level just seems so busy. Like so much stuff going on right there. Alright. Now I could check to see if like Gyro Man's weapon or something does extra damage to these. Like, something probably does extra cool damage to this. Actually, I'm just going to use auto fire, because that's working really well already. Okay. Through there, past there. Good to go. What do we got? 2 lives? We got 2 lives. Somewhere here must be... yeah, secret path. I just hope they don't do a letter like that, because if I don't see it, I don't know to look for it, and that's a whole thing. Because, like, at least with the E-Tank, you could see it there. Oh, I don't like this guy at all. What a jerky turkey. I don't like him. What? You have got to be kidding me. Holy buckets. I feel like these levels are really uneven as far as length goes, because I felt like I was like 3/4 of the way through this level, and then apparently not. So maybe the checkpoints are just in weird spots? I don't know. Yes, I'll take that. Yummy in my tummy. Okay. I thought we were going to be safe there, but clearly we were not. Ooh, I shot his little bubbly shot out of the sky. Crap, I just realized I have to make dinner tonight. Can't remember if we already ordered food this week. I think we did. So I am actually going to have to cook something. Poop. Poops magoops. See, that time once I had gotten to the end of the corridor, it didn't spawn another one. Maybe you have to be at a certain point through here. I'm just gonna dink around here a little bit to see, because I wouldn't put it past him to hide the letter there. But okay, looks like that's not it. Ooh. Oh! Ho! 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 I like that gravity hold just zapped those guys out of there. Okay. Man, I talked a lot of stuff about how this version of Mega Man seems a lot easier, but clearly I was mistaken. Just come on, kill me. Okay. Continue. At least it seems like we're dying quickly, right? I feel like I don't have a good feel for what triggers these tigers spawning. Like, usually it's like a distance thing for spawns, but it just doesn't feel that way in this one. You know what I should have been keeping track of is which Super Smash Bros. Moves we've already gotten as we go through the series. Metal Man from 2, we already got. When we played 2, I guess. I think Crash Man from Mega Man 2 is his forward special. Okay, or is that his standing special? I don't know. Man, we are getting quite a lot of Mega Man heads here. Charge up a little Mega Buster to jump into that tiger. Maybe we'll have bratwurst for dinner. That sounds good. And some French fries. I'm sure you all are feeling much better knowing what I'm going to be having for dinner tonight. Feels good to know what your streamers are going to eat later. Shout out to Dan. I stopped in just real quick. He was streaming some glass blowing today on Twitch. And I didn't notice till like right at the last second, so I wasn't able to do more than say just like, hey man. But glass blowing's fascinating to me. And he does a great job breaking down you know, all the steps and like the tools and everything. So I remember one time he was like doing a demonstration for a class that's like local to where he lives, and my class, we just kind of joined in. We were like, yeah, we'll watch too, why not? Ooh, that does not hit him. What about Gyro? Okay, good. Gyro will get him. And if we use our Gyro right, it shouldn't be a problem to hit him. I wonder if they only spawn like one of those and he'll just like follow you if you don't kill him. Nope, at least 2 of them. Okay, only took 2 gyro shots, that's pretty good. This had better be the checkpoint, or like somewhere around in here has to be the checkpoint. Probably like right here. Has to be the checkpoint. Ooh, look at this guy. I'm so mad, I'm gonna shoot my things at you. These weird slow missiles that are very easily shot down. Not the best. Maybe Proto Man is just not great at making robots the way that his creators were. Actually, I shouldn't say creators. I don't know. I don't think Wily made Proto Man. I'm pretty sure he was Dr. Light. I think it comes out that Zero in the Mega Man X series was made by Wily, but not Proto Man, because like Proto Man like prototype, and in the Japanese version he's known as Bass. No. He's known as Blues, because they're all like musical themed. Mega Man is Rock Man, and his sister robot is Roll, so Rock and Roll. And then Blues was the original. Robots co-opting from black culture. Putting it out there. I said it first. I should say, I should put a little banner on there. I feel like this probably goes without saying, but, you know, the official stance of Mr. B is bad at games is that all Black Lives Matter. I should just say Black Lives Matter. And it's just important for us to keep that in mind. You know, no matter who you are, there was a board game website that kind of, the dude just got kind of in big time trouble. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. In big time trouble because he was basically like, our website isn't gonna make a public statement about this. We want our community to have whatever, blah blah blah. And it's like, it doesn't, like, if you are offended by the idea of saying that the lives of black people matters, like, what is your problem? Oh, hey. Sorry, this is a very important thing, but look, it's the missiles with pecs are back. But anyway, like, if you have a problem saying, yeah, man, Black Lives Matter, then that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. Let's see if we can trigger. Oh, there's not another one. Okay. Alright, well, we made it to the dude here. We're probably going to do one suicide, and then we'll go from there. Because it's just like, it doesn't... Like, yeah, sure, all lives matter, but... I don't know, like... I don't see why people are so butthurt about saying all lives, or Black Lives Matter. And they don't see, like, well, clearly there's a difference. Like, you just look at the statistics. Like, how often are people being arrested, or how often are people, you know, incarcerated, or what are the jail terms for black people versus people of other ethnicities? Because even if, you know, even for the people who trot out the whole thing of like, oh, well, lots of white people were killed by cops last year too. Well, yeah, but let's look at incarceration rates, and let's look at those, especially look closely at sentencing, because I think that's the biggest place where you'll see discrepancies. And I saw an interesting post about, again, sort of about the difference between how black quote-unquote criminals and white criminals are treated, and you look at, you know, George Floyd, who is being called just like this terrible, you know, human being, and that's why he, you know, some people say, well, he lived this life, so what was he expecting? And they want to talk all this, you know, sort of negative, bad things about him. But you look at somebody like Brock Turner, who committed some pretty horrible, violent crime, and they talked about what a future he has. Okay, so I am going to do what I said I wouldn't do, and I am actually going to use the rewind feature. Mostly because I'm not doing it to, like, beat the game. I'm doing it because I should have selected stage select instead of continue, that's all. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, like, they talk about him as, like, this great kid who, blah, 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 deserves a second chance, blah, 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 but then you talk about a person of color, and it doesn't have that same sort of discussion around them, and that's just bogus. It is bogus. Okay, next up is Stone Man. We'll use Napalm Bomb against him, and apparently the letter here is sort of hidden. On the same screen as when we fight the Metal Mommy. Mammy. Ooh, look at those little babies! Little babies! Okay, those are annoying to deal with. Almost as annoying as the ones in Super Mario 3 that just, like, wrap themselves around you and don't let you go. They hold you tightly. Okay. What we haven't used is that arrow. It can be used as a weapon, too. I don't know. I know you can ride it. Or I thought you could ride it. Oh, you can use it as... okay, you can use it as platforms. That makes sense. Let's keep trucking. Take out that one from across the stage. That one we got there. Are you gonna make little BBs? Little BBs. Look at the BBs. So cute, little BBs. Little BB guys. Their little helmets haven't formed all the way yet. They're so little. Do I really care about killing this guy, or should I just go? I would really like some energy, so I'm just gonna go for it and try to kill him. Of course, I didn't get anything out of that, but here's what it is. Now, it looks like something's about to fall out of there, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like those are tubes that some rocks or some garbage are gonna fall out, or those stupid crystals again? Alright, let's do that. Man, those crystals were terrible. I wish I just would have realized that the star thing was gonna work right off the bat, but such is life. Such is life. Oh, where are those dropping in from? I'm just gonna move past you. Do those things have like a little flappy sound? I feel like they were being really ambitious with the sound effects here, because I feel like there's a lot of sound effects that just kind of go missing. Yeah, you hear that? Like, had some kind of a weird flappy sound. Now, I feel bad. I'm unintentionally despawning enemies here. Like, there were a couple of mice who started running at me and then just sort of, like, disappeared. Ooh, I didn't know those things shot at you. I don't like that one bit. Oh no, those don't just fall out of nowhere, I see. They actually do clutch to the ceiling. Maybe I just couldn't see the other one there. Look at what a beautiful mountain scenery we're at. Love it. I would totally vacay here. Y'all seriously can't drop me even a tiny bit of energy? I'll take that Mega Man head. A little bit of energy is better than none energy. None energy. Get it like a nun. Well, these guys shoot on a timer, so if I'm just stinking patient, I should be fine. I'll take that little droplet. It'll get me through. Oh! Did you see I did a little baby hop? I'm gonna watch it replay here. Oh! Well, at least we made the halfway point. Okay. And oopsie. Oh, they're closing in. Okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going full steam. Okay, we should be fine here then. And shoots. Okay, itchy arm here. Another hidden thing, maybe? Is it up there? How do we get in there? What do we do? Is it a bomb thing? I don't think so. No. I bet it's a... If I rush coil, it'll get me up to wherever it is. Yeah. Do 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 do. Yeah, nailed it. I don't really need to be using Gyro Man's weapon there, but help me on the one. I thought that was definitely going to do a nice thing for me. I want to say this looks harder than it is. Oh, no. You know, we can respawn them though, I think. Yeah. Oh, it didn't respawn both of them though. Oh, it does respawn them all. There's the other one you don't see yet. Reset them all. Yeah, there we go. Wonder if I can just rush jet up to that one. Or rush coil up to that one. I bet I can, I just need to, like, not screw it up. Okay, so what I want to do here is hop up, hop on, and hop... Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Okay. Now I think I'm going to cheat and try to do rush jet just to get through here. Do I get high enough? Yes, I do! Hooray! Okay. Eddie! You're my hero. Doesn't it look like... Yeah. Oh, interesting. I would have thought that would be a good place to put the letter, but I guess they're going to save it for... I suppose we already looked in, or I already looked and saw that it's on the same screen as the Metal Mommy. I'm just gonna... Ah! What a big sack of fail that was. I don't know why I always have so much trouble with these stupid metals. You would think after playing against them in so many games... What? Where was the letter? Uh-oh, we're gonna have to play through this one again. Fart. Crush me. 1 times. Okay. Stone Man letter. Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. Okay, so we need napalm bomb. Napalm bomb. Let's finish up Stone Man, and then from there, I think we'll end the stream. Or, we'll finish up Napalm Man, we'll go and we'll get the letter, and then we'll be done for today. So he does he always collapse after the big jump only? I think so. Oh, stupid me. Might end up having to just use that M tank. I always like when you lose and they do some kind of ridiculous thing. Like, I think he was jumping up and down to celebrate his victory over me. So high jump means he shatters. High jump means he shatters. Low jump, high jump means he shatters. So I guess I can just pop out the pill for him right as or right before he lands. Of course, I have to actually do that for it to work, and I clearly am not good at that. There we go. We've got one more shot, and we'll go back to Mega Buster. I feel like they should automatically just send you back to Mega Buster, but who am I? If I die here now, what a regrettable life I have led. I'm cheating and looking at a YouTube video for where to get this letter, just so y'all know. So we're at the beginning of the stage. Oh, okay. I think my problem was I was expecting... We're going to continue in this stage. I was expecting to see like a mini-boss metal when I saw Mommy Metal or Metal Mom. But these are the Metal Moms. Which makes sense since they have the little BBs. I don't think I'm gonna need to beat the level to get the... Maybe we should just go ahead and beat the level. Hopefully this will be a quick run through. Should be. I mean, we kind of know all the tricks now. Yeah, here's where the thing is. Now, if they just had like an escape button. They do not. Okay, let's see if we can just like ram our way through this level then. I certainly wouldn't want to not get credit for getting the letter. Sometimes when you do this, you won't have to fight the boss again. I think it depends on the game you're playing, but... You'll notice that sometimes, not all the time, like I don't think games back then were really made for speedrunners, but there are times when like if you just barrel through, the timing actually works out perfectly for you to get through things without taking much damage. Like just the way the enemies are placed, you just like barely end up missing them. I feel like this is a little bit cheaty because just because when you have that many dudes on screen, it just slows to a crawl. So, oh, this looked like, oh, it is. Oh, this is not a a fun place. That's a murder cabin. Okay, yeah, we'll make it through pretty quick, I think, and then we should be able to take out Stone Man quickly and wrap things up. Oh, these guys. I was not a huge fan of this part of the level. Oh, you know what though? We'll get an E-tank out of this anyway. So, nuts to the hard way. Let's take a little ride. A ride on my dog. Yeah, see, man, that slowdown though. Oof. Don't want to fall off. That's fine. We'll just follow him the rest of the way out. Follow my pup. Go ahead and get this life up for next time. We needed the coil for that. Whoa! Do 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 do. Euro attack. And again, not switching back for I don't know why. Okay. I think I might try this au natural this time. Nope. Dumb idea. Okay. Let's see if we can line this up right again. Yeah, see, this time, if you don't use him right away, he, like, hops without you or something. I don't like that. Bad dog. Do-do-do-do. So, like, if I even step near him, he... There we go. Oh, I should have used the rush jet right from there. Oh well. Here we go. Get high enough? Yeah. Hey, Eduardo. Toss me something good. Toss me something good. Toss me, I don't like it. There we go. Alrighty. We're doing okay. We're doing alright. I suppose I haven't checked chat for a while. I don't think anybody's paying any attention though, so that's fine. Okay, shooting them down. Shooting them down, shooting them down. Okay. Here we go. I'm trying to remember, did I die here for some odd reason? Nope, I didn't. Alright, we made it to the boss. I'm gonna try to just go ahead and win it first try. I just need to remember, big jump. Oh no, hey! Perfect! Perfect! Alright, well we're gonna stop there for today. And we'll come back on Monday. I might stream over the weekend, but I'll stream something not Mega Man. But for today, thank you oh so much for watching, and we'll see you again definitely on Monday, maybe tomorrow or Sunday with a different game.